Kyrie watch in New York City for the Brooklyn Nets has officially begun. We're going to talk about it right after the bumper. Stay tuned. What's good people? Jeff Lighty Jr. here with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Be sure to the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload every single day. And don't forget, don't beat me there at the All Black National Convention down in Orlando, Florida at the Omni. That is the All Black National Convention. Get your tickets at allblacknationalconvention.com. So Kyrie Irving officially misses his first practice with the Brooklyn Nets due to New York City's health and safety protocol, basically saying if you don't have the jab, you can't participate in anything indoors, including basketball practice, which is what Kyrie Irving's occupation is basketball. So the Nets, if you don't know, the Nets had been practicing out in San Diego, California, and it sounds like they made those accommodations strictly for one player because Kyrie wasn't able to attend media day because of the same vaccine mandates or the jab mandates, and now he is missing practice. And so now the clock is on because if you remember, the NBA season begins fairly soon. I'm going to look at the Brooklyn Nets schedule. I'm about to pull this up right now because the clock is on. We got some preseason games. Let's see. But the regular season starts for the Brooklyn October 19th. October 19th is 2 weeks away. We are 14 days and counting. 2 weeks, 14 days. That's it. And counting to see whether Kyrie Irving is going to stand strong against his views on not taking the jab or not and miss out on potentially $400,000 per game, or if he's going to do what Andrew Wiggins did, go ahead and get the jab and go about his life. That is the ultimate question. What is Kyrie Irving going to do? What is he going to do? If there was any player in the world in the NBA that I would bet he would stand strong and potentially miss 41 games and potentially miss $400,000 per game that he misses, it's Kyrie. I wouldn't see no other player. I could not see no other player conceding $400,000 per game. And that's not to say Kyrie Irving's going to do it. That is not to say Kyrie is going to do it. Kyrie, by the time you see this video, Kyrie could potentially have gotten the jab, right? But he officially misses his first practice. There's so many things with this story, right? So Steve Kerr has come out and made a few statements. He said after their practice today, he says, quote, Kyrie, he said as in Kyrie, he's not here today, but no further update. We support him and we're here for him until there's a resolution, said Nets coach Steve Kerr on Tuesday. Steve Kerr also has said, though, that there will be no more accommodations made to allow Kyrie Irving to make it to practice. If he can't practice in Brooklyn, he just can't practice, period. They said all the accommodations that have been made, during the preseason, being out in San Diego, playing against the Lakers, those teams out in California, that's cool. But that's over with. They're back in Brooklyn, and no more accommodations going to be made. And here's why he has to say that. Not only he has to say that because, hell, you pretty much have to because, I get it. Every player, coaches have this thing where they say, I treat everybody fair, but not the same. So what they say that because special players like Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, James Harden on the Brooklyn, and LeBron James on the Lakers, and different players, special players get special treatment. I treat everybody fair. I don't treat them all the same because guys like Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, or whoever can kind of get away with certain things that maybe, a guy at the end of the bench can't get away with. If you're the star player making 30, 40 million in this case in NBA terms, and you're the guy that making, 5, 10 million, you make a lot of money, but you're not going to get treated like them. But he has to say this. So with that being said, he has to say this because although I may treat you all fair, not the same, I may not treat you all the same, I am going to be fair. And to have Brooklyn try to accommodate and potentially pull those players, even if it's just during the preseason, pull those players away from their families, away from their livelihood, away from what they do, whether it's in the city of Brooklyn or in New York City, period. That's not fair. That's not right. And that would build resentment for the team. Now, there may be some resentment being built towards Kyrie Irving already, right? Because if you're a player on the Brooklyn Nets and you got your jab and you're ready for the season and you know this team is championship ready, then you probably pissed at Kyrie, right? Now, there's some that can understand the situation. Some that understand, hey, that's his body, his choice. He doesn't want to do it. It's just unfortunate we play for the Nets. We play in New York City, and they have this mandate. Whether I think it's silly, right, or whatever, indifferent. But there are some within that locker room that are like, man, you being selfish. I know there is. I don't know the players, but I know there is someone, whether it's a player, coach, scout, organizational leader, someone up in management, someone that works for the Barclays, for the facility, that believe Kyrie Irving's being selfish. And if Kyrie's willing to deal with that, then so be it. I applaud Kyrie. Anyone's willing to walk away from millions of dollars and $400,000 every game that he misses to stand on what they believe in, I applaud you. I applaud you. I applaud you. Anyone that's trying to pressure him into taking the jab simply because of, your reasons, kick rocks. Go away. If the man don't want to take it, the man don't want to take it. I applaud Kyrie Irving. I would not be mad at him, not one iota. I understand if you play a sport, especially a team sport, why someone could be upset. But even if I was one of Kyrie Irving's teammates, I'd be like, hey, man, that's that man's beliefs. I can't be mad at that man for what he believes in. Like I said, it's unfortunate that we play in New York City, and New York City has made this, this mandate or whatever. But I stand with Kyrie Irving, even if I was his teammate, even if I know that could potentially cost us a championship. Yeah, I'd still stand with him. So the Kyrie Irving watch is on. It's day one. He misses his first practice. What will happen next has yet to be seen. This is unprecedented territory the NBA's ever been in. Because if Kyrie Irving was just some dude that wasn't Kyrie Irving, right, the Nets would probably just cut him and move on. This is Kyrie Irving. This is a guy that I think could make and or break them from winning a championship this year. How long is he going to be willing to hold out? Is he going to be willing to hold out the entire year? I guess we will just have to wait and see. I am Jeff Lightsey Jr. This is the Black Boss Channel. This is Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. For those of you who want to follow me on Twitter, it's at JLightsey7. I post content on there all the time. And for my Facebook people, Jeff Lightsey Sports. That is Jeff Lightsey Sports on Facebook. And don't forget the All Black National Convention, October 29th through November 1st. I hope to see you all there and talk to you all and mingle and create solutions for the future of our people. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Peace.